hour early?
Half hour. We'll just sit outside. Let's just cross here, I guess. I could have sworn there was like a Lowe's or something. All right, well, I'll stream. I'm streaming just for my own. We'll make sure we have our own secure, you know. I don't trust these people.
Where's your flip side?
Over here. I know it's over here. Yeah, it's over here. Hey guys, how y'all doing? I don't want to go in quite yet. Let's just go down here.
We're in area 11. I don't.
I don't like it down here. I'm not familiar. With the LOT man on a little bike. Scally, yeah, where's the way? I can't read it because I'll just. Hey, Melinda. Hey, Ganja. Hey, I guess. Yeah, all these shenanigans. I couldn't even put scallywags on foot. Oh, so glad. Yes, that. Oh, good guys. I'm glad you're here. Thank you much.
Yeah, lab.
Yes, I'm glad the project was just phenomenal. I am so. It exceeded my expectations, actually. Like, I was really expecting, oh, it's going to be like a 10-page report. I was not expecting 71 pages. So it was, and he even threw it in the taco truck as a bonus. I'm like, well, maybe they are a Scientology owned. That's so funny. But, no, I don't think you could go in there. I wouldn't go in there. Is it? Oh, no, never mind. It says visitor parking. I was getting nervous because this is like the den of vipers here. This is the most corrupt, I'm sorry, this is corruption on, you know. I know I am. I just want to chill out over here for a minute.
What are we doing?
Well, I'm streaming, saying hi to everyone.
Hi. What are we doing right now?
It was so crazy, right? Oh man.
Is that a car dealership up there?
Pet Boys. I know. I wish there was like something to just get a coffee or something. Why don't you go down there a little bit and see if there's like, huh?
Why don't we hang out with this lobby?
I don't want to go in their lobby.
I don't mind.
No. I don't want them hearing. Oh, they're saying hi. No, huh?
I thought we do it at home.
Okay, it's not. You don't understand how corrupt this station, this division is.
We're just sitting there. We're not bothering.
Okay, but I can't really talk freely.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he'll get it. Why don't you go down just like up and see if there's anywhere to get like a coffee to go or something?
I doubt it, but I'll look.
I know, but just check. Maybe it, well, that way too. Maybe we should look. Sorry guys, I just I'm like jittery. I'm not a nervous person. I'm not a nervous Nelly type of person, but I'm like I feel like you feel like the den of vipers here. Because it's like a lot of people with guns in there, you know, whose side they're on. Yeah, it's like creepy here, Gina. It's okay. I feel like jumping on the bus and going back. I do. I had to really push myself to come. I think it's even worse than the blue building, like the vibe. Thank you, Kathy. Oh, there's a Denny's down the street. Like which way? That way? Oh, Denny's. Yeah, coffee sounds good. Like a coffee to go. I'm wondering. I hope to God that I wonder if Janet's gonna be here or if they replaced her. Which way is the freeway? See, I don't know my way out here at all. I don't know which way the freeway is. Yeah, exactly, Haji. It's all wrapped up. It's all like right there. And I'm gonna tell them I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of, and this is, you know, like them like feeling that Scientology feeling like they can say, oh my gosh, they're parked on my street or this or that, and that they, you know, and that like they come running, slows and all. Like, who else has that set up? You know what I mean? And I'm tired of it. I'm like, I'm calling them out on their, their biasness. I want to call them out on their biased because they're biased. And I'm here to counteract the bias. I'm here to counteract their safe pointing. It's not about personalities. Like for this stuff, I don't care who you are. It's really everyone against them because they are getting the police to go. If they could do it to this person, they can do it to me. They could do it to you. You know what I mean? That has to be stopped. That has to be dealt with. And I really hope this chief will deal with it. But I think sometimes even chiefs they have blind sides. They don't want to think that they're, you know what I mean? But this is some corrupt cops here. Exactly. And we have it's not even, exactly. It's not even a red zone. Oops. Whoops.
Here?
No, what?
There's a Mediterranean. I guarantee you're not going to have coffee. It's a fancy ass restaurant.
Are you sure? They said there's a Denny's somewhere. Which way is toward? Do you know which way? This is Northeast Division. I know. I'm pacing. I'm pacing, and my battery's gone low. I didn't charge. I forgot to charge my chair, so I'm like pacing. Which do you know which way the freeway is?
No.
Oh, he says it's that way where you just came from. How far down?
Yeah.
You know, there's
close,
a Denny's. Denny's has coffee.
how close to the Mediterranean restaurant? How far from that is
Oh,
it?
do you know how far from the Mediterranean restaurant? I don't know. I do remember seeing a Denny's because this also takes you down to.
How far?
I don't know. I don't know. Like how far past, like how far, like 1, 2, 3 blocks or? I can't see the clock on this. Does anyone know what time it is?
Okay, man. 345. It's 17:35.
35. How far? Okay, there's a McDonald's and a Burger King down there. They definitely have coffee.
How far?
He said there's a couple blocks.
Which side of the street?
Which is it on the same side as the police station or across? McDonald's would have. Yeah, could you get me a?
You want to answer my question?
Well, I'm waiting for an answer. Stop being so. Hey, Marie, nothing yet. We're just waiting. All right, well, I need to go that way.
All right, let's go.
Not me. It's too much. Just get it to have them wrap it to go.
I need to see it.
Burger King's on the left, McDonald's on the right.
McDonald's is on the right.
Yeah, so go get me. Just get me a small hazelnut latte, please.
Which one?
McDonald's.
That's on the other side of the
Yeah,
street.
because they pack it to go.
But again, how far is it?
How many blocks would you say?
Because I went pretty far and I didn't see it.
How far down?
That far?
Why don't you just go 2 more blocks? If not, come back. You're bored anyway, so I don't want to sit in there. I'm too nervous.
I went pretty far. I did.
How far?
The Mediterranean restaurant. I don't think you would have seen me.
Past a big parking lot on the right. Like where? How past Pep Boys? Do we know? Just go. But come back in time. Don't be late.
I'll try. Was there enough in the card?
Let me give you cash just in case because I don't know. I'll have to tell you about that later.
About what?
Not here.
Can I get a coffee too?
Yeah. Of course. No. Like but make sure there's 15.
Oh, that should cover it easy.
Yeah. Get me a small hazelnut.
If I
Okay.
call, you answer. I'm trying to find something out.
All right. All right. So I'll have to answer if he calls, guys.
On that side, right?
Yeah. They said on the right. Cade Rich. Oh, my battery's gone low. Yeah, I like the McDonald's one because they make it, it's already made and it's not just coffee, it has like the flavorings. So we'll see. They don't like you filming here. Like the last time they had a problem with it. And I didn't do it. By the grace. Oh yeah. No, it's enough for that. It's just that it's going lower. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, but it's not a public meeting. I mean, it's not private either, but it's not Brown Act. It's they just can't keep the public out, but they don't have to take comment or anything like that. They don't have to do any of it. Yeah, I mean, they weren't. Well, because it was the CPAB guys. It's the private citizens there. But I'm gonna tell them just straight out. I'm sorry. It's for my own safety that, um, my own safety. I invited, put it out there. Hopefully, I hope others show too. We'll see. I'm thankfully, I'm glad Bike Guy, because I didn't think he was going to be able to come with me. But I'm glad he's here. I don't know. I don't like it here. This has a bad vibe. I guess I don't like it even worse than Blue, because they all have guns. You know what I mean? It's not like even just these are bad cops that are on their side and they all have guns. It's like, I better film just, like, there's not going to be no he said, she said. Uh-uh. Better not have my back turned to them either. Isn't that sad? Like, we shouldn't have to be, like, no, it sounds so scaredy cat, and I don't mean it, because I'm not, like, a scaredy cat. But, you know what I mean? Like, we shouldn't have to be concerned about being safe around the police. Like, that just goes against the grain of everything I ever learned growing up. Like, I was raised to, like, oh, they had to help. I don't know where you live, but where I live, they had a helping hands program where, like, if you were stuck, you could go to anyone's house that had the helping hand, and they called the cops, and the cops were like your friends, and they were, dang, like, coming in hot. Anyone know what time it is? I also want to be late. If he's like late. Oh, thank you. Oh man, Lord Jesus. I don't know. They creep me out. Like, and Hernandez is like the creepiest. 540. Okay, thank you, guys. He's the creepiest, and he was there. Oh, I'm gonna try to remain neutral, but then he's the one that's down there with every last time that they want to, exert their power, or whatever. It's always him. Oh, 0.6 miles away. That's not too far, right? If he's on it's on a motorized bike. No, we had to get the brakes fixed. We're waiting for the. He'll find it, hopefully. If not, he'll call, and then I'll just tell him to come back. Yeah, he'll be okay. I know. I gotta stop being like a mom, right? But he doesn't see it's getting dark, and he doesn't. It's not his area. Like, he's just like, he's the type that could get totally lost so easily, because he can't. He still has to get eye surgery, and then it's not a familiar area, so he doesn't. His instincts don't always work well to, like, oh, I came this way. Let me turn around and go that way. He gets discombobulated. But he'll be all right. I mean, he hasn't called, so far so good, hopefully. At least there's a lot of buses that run up and down here. I know, that's what I'm concerned. That's what I'm saying, Ganja. He's just, God bless him, but he has a very poor sense of direction. Like when he's in unfamiliar territory, unfamiliar territory is great, but. So I might be a little too close. So I'm curious to see if Janet is going to be here. That's true. It's so true. You don't stop being a mom. I know. It's like sometimes I start mothering strangers. Oh, it's almost 2 o'clock. Oh, dang! Like 2 in the morning, or he wouldn't know what that is. Like he doesn't even know how to do text, so he wouldn't understand about a pen. He wouldn't know. I love him, but he's in the 70s. Like he doesn't know. He can't. He doesn't do email. I finally taught him how to. He knows how to receive a text, but that's true. But he wouldn't know what the pen meant. Wow. Dang. Yeah, I don't know how to pin either. I know. Oh yeah, Janet. That's what I know. When I go to the Starbucks by Big Blue. I say my name's Janet. My guilty little pleasure. Thanks at 2 a.m. I hope he comes back with coffee. And that's if they let us drink it in there. So you think we should have a poll? I don't know how to do a poll on here, but do a poll. 550. Thanks, Guns. Do we think that Janet will be there? Yes or no? Or will her replacement come? Oh no! Oh, poor Peter. You think she will be there? Okay. I finally figured out how to unblock whatever, so that the people that were in the jail are now out. So you think she will? Okay. I'm kind of mixed. Her replacement. I'm kind of leaning towards replacement. She may. I'm thinking she may be. Um, oh, today. No, today I had. Oh wow, it's like 3. Oh man, she fired. Today I just had my special project, the secret project. I had the inspection this morning. And yeah, they were bugging the heck out of him. Like because he got there an hour. Like I was supposed to meet him at like 9:30, and he got there really early, like at 8:30. So he was like done almost by the time I got there. And I was surprised. Like he had the report ready. Like he went back and produced it immediately. So it's on my page if you want to see the report for the secret project. It's not a secret anymore. No longer a secret. And it's basically a CASP report. And what it is, it's like it's basically used for, like say they're building something, a building, and you need to see that like say I'm sure a builder would, if anything's ADA compliant or for lawsuits, whatever, they go around and they do an inspection based on what is not ADA compliant. So we have like 71 pages of non-compliance, although they threw it in the taco truck for free. So there's like 3 pages for the taco truck, but the rest of it's all them and all the non-compliance and what has to be done. Like they give all the steps, everything where they're in error, and the picture of it and proof, like the slope and all the stuff, and then you have to go and it gives you like the checklist of like how. Oh, they did. Well, what happened? He was like laughing. Yeah, this report is amazing. It was like, I mean, it was way more than I expected. First of all, I was expecting 10 pages or something, whatever. I know, right? I know. I think a lot of us, and I just, oh, okay. See, right. And so this inspection, it holds up in court. And I'm sorry, someone asked a question. I forget it already. With the inspector, I said, because I got there early, I was going to walk with him. I said, were they bothering you? He goes, yeah, they followed him the whole time, and they kept asking who he was and what he was doing there. And he's like, well, it's confidential. I'm not going to divulge that information. And they're like, well, we have to tell our superiors or, what you're doing. They want to know. I'm like, because I have a feeling they already know. Oh yeah, it's there. It's on my community page. It's glorious. I thank everyone for making that happen because there's no way I could have done that. So Hank, you were part of that. Thank you, all of you guys. Yes, thank you, Gina, Hank, everyone that contributed and made it. The whole list is on, it's still up. And then I'm not going to discuss phase 2 yet. And the pathways. See, right? They can. Yes, and Haji's, thank you. And right, they can get fined. But he says he deals with a lot of yacht clubs lately. Like, because he also said there's numerous things. It's not just the planters and stuff and the sidewalks and the streets, but he says they have. Okay, guys, am I back? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. That was bike guy calling. All right, I'm back. Okay, I had to answer it. Okay, yeah, he called because they didn't have hazelnut, so I was like, it's okay, I'll get vanilla. But so they were following him around, and he's like, oh, but the other thing that he said was a big issue. Besides, yeah, I mean, absolutely, the street is not. He suggested for the street that it should be made like either a one-way street like Catalina, and then so that way it could have parking, or make it a two-way like. And he just put so much detail in it, and then what was the other thing? Oh, and he said about entry. He goes, "There's no entry for the ADA because." And he told that the guard said, yes, there is. They can go in through the other door, and he goes, no, the parking lot says it's for parishioners only. So they can't go through there, and they couldn't. And if they pull off they can't get off on the sidewalk if they come on the side. So it's non-ADA compliant, and that's against the law too. So, yeah, it's going to be good. They should remove those bricks. I want to see those bricks removed. Yeah, no, but he was just saying, right, this is about that, but he's just saying that somebody else, like he goes, if somebody else is trying to go in there at ADA, because he goes, yeah, he goes, they're not going to be able to get in. So he goes, somebody at ADA who could sue saying, I can't get into that. I can't get in there. It's not accessible. So it's like a double, like there's a dual, two reasons to, that we can go after them. Oh, so it looks pretty. Right. Yeah, it's really good. And it's really good. I'm so happy with it. It's like way more than I expected. I mean, he had like all the pictures with the slope and like all the little, like where the cracks. He said that yeah, even that fountain. It's like it's not like even where the cement. So much of it, and some of it's just the city's responsibility, but the planters and the thorny vegetation. Yeah, he's like none of that is compliant. It's just really good. So I'm so excited that we have that done. They're not going to be happy. Hopefully the city will now take it seriously because that report is good enough to go to court and with it. It's good enough for a judge. It's good enough for any city entity. It's a certified report that's bonded. They're bonded. They're certified. So that's a legit inspection. Yeah, you got an ADA violation, exactly. Because sometimes, you know what, guys? Like, my theory is, if we can't if we can't get rid of the planters, like if we can't get the city to go and remove non-ADA compliant planters, you really think we're going to get them inside to find kids and you know what I mean? Like they're not, you know what I mean? Like we have to unravel. Like you have to build up. So that's why we started with that. It's like the little piece of thread of a sweater. Now you keep pulling at it, eventually the whole thing unravels. Yeah, he did earn it. Yeah, and actually, for what that report is, it's like I felt like he goes, look, he goes, I'm going to really, like he told me, he goes, I'm going to really I'm going to make it very thorough, because he could have, like, it was supposed to just be, like he could have just done L. Ron Hubbard Way and stuff, the fountain and what. No, he went all the way around because I had asked him to. He dealt with the street, he dealt with the getting in, like so. There, he added more to. Yeah, it was really thorough. Yeah, not me. Like no one wants to see me in that. Yes, you know what? Exactly. And I need to. Yeah, and that's what maybe people with more places. That might motivate them because it's just it's wrong what they're doing. And I'm curious to see if they're here. I just want to wait for him. Like, I don't know. I had to be really clear with him not to talk to, like, cause he's just, like, I don't want him talking to the cops. He just trusts everybody, like, I just don't want him. I think he has a hard time grasping that they're corrupt and exactly how corrupt. It's 6. Okay. So I better go in. I don't know. I'm going to go in and check. It probably is. But I figure I better let them all go in first and wait a couple minutes. Oh, that's interesting, Peter. Yeah, I might have to do that. I may not be able to. Oh, guys, like, I might not be able to. Like I don't want to hold it up in their face. So I'm not going to be so obvious. But then I don't want to get in trouble for like the not. You're not supposed to have, even though it's in public. I don't know if there's any. I don't know. I just don't want to give them a reason. I could tell them I just want to come say what I want to say, and then I can leave. I'll just go in. He'll call me when he doesn't see me. Oh yeah, whoever said Janet's here won the bet. Fools ain't gonna like this. Okay, they didn't start yet. I'm gonna wait out here. Wait out here till they start. Oh yeah. I'll give her a big old hug. I hope he gets back soon. I don't see any cops there. Nope, they don't. But they don't have to if it's not more than like 8 pounds, if it's less than 8 pounds of pressure in California, I think it is. But then it's voluntary if it's underneath that. Hi. Yeah, in a minute. I'm just waiting for someone to come. Who's? Hi. Okay. Oh, well, maybe I will if you're closing it already. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll wait, I guess. Thanks. I'll wait. Try to give him another minute. Hey, Barbies. How you doing? Once a month. I'm getting nervous that he's not here. I don't want to be alone. That's all. I shouldn't have said him for coffee. That's my bad. They already started, but yes, you did. Yes, the report is out. Oh, sorry, Muriel. Yes, that's true. You're with me. I'm waiting for my guy to get back with coffee, so I don't have to go in there alone. I should get in there, right? hate that feeling too. That happens to me sometimes. Where the heck is he? Guys, I'm gonna. No, he's not gonna answer because he's probably in transit. Should I just go in? I don't think she knows I'm here yet. Just go in. I'll do it. Hopefully he won't, but I'm just afraid he's good. Afraid he's good. Not afraid, but like he might call me. And then it's gonna be like ringing in there. Yeah, I'm waiting for him. Guys, let me go in. Oh, thank you. All right. Let me see one more time, please. Wait, let me. Yeah, they're just starting. They're just starting. I'm not missing anything. They're just starting with slow reports. Why think I see Hernandez? Let me call white guy. I'll be right back. No, street. Hold on. Hey, dude, stop. It's not the time or place. Please.
What?
Stop. Okay. Sorry.
In?
Please. 'Cause she's freaking. She's here. Janet's here. Yeah. Well, I have to tell him. I'll go talking.
Sorry,
Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, here, give me mine, please. Yeah, I'm going in. Are we allowed to have coffee in here or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I bring my bike in?
No, or the bike? What? No, I was gonna say you sit here. Okay.
We got this.
Thank you.
Well, that one.
Thank you.
January, we have the fire, we also have the inauguration event coming up, and so that will pretty much got real busy in the city. So now it's calmed down a little bit, so here I am. I'm gonna go back and look at this stir in the bright yellow jacket, your name, sir?
No.
Yeah. And in the back, young lady.
Hi again.
Hello.
Hi, I'm out at LA and I just, for myself, my own.
Always welcome.
Thank you. And he's just like he's not here for the meeting. He's just here to make sure, yes, and that's it. And so please remember, hopefully
Excellent. Thank you.
Scientology remembers that.
We're on the meeting minutes. We've got a motion to approve the November 21st, 2024 meeting minutes. In a second. I will second. Thank you very much. All in favor? Aye. Unanimous. All right. How about the December 19th, 2024 meeting minutes? Can I get someone to introduce the motion? Thank you, Duncan. Can I get someone to second? I need a name. Mr. Young? Excellent. Thank you, Danny. All in favor? Aye. No abstentions. Motion passes on both approved meeting minutes for November 21st and December 19th, 2024. Now, item number B. Update on LGBT volunteer applications. Do we have any new applications, Denise? Any new or anything being processed at this time?
We did bring in a new volunteer. She's looking to get on the job, so hopefully that goes on. But she does want to join kids right now, so it's great. New applications, if you guys don't like new applications, I can get that for you right away. If anybody's interested in volunteering here at Northeast.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Anyone has not?
Oh, yeah.
Moving on. Approve modifications of LAPD volunteer audit. We're going to have to table that item because I have not had an opportunity to meet with Crow Sergeant and the captain. So I'd like to table that item I'll introduce motion to table item 2C. Can I get a second? Thank you very much. Item table. Okay. Item 3. Role and responsibilities of the CPAB members community-wide. That again is tied to the LAPD volunteer bylaws. So again, I haven't had an opportunity to meet with the captain. Obviously, he's had a busy schedule as well as the sergeant. So again, I'd like to table that item if it's okay with the board members. Can I get a motion to table the item? Thank you so much, Philip. Can I get a second? That was moved. Mr. Fisher? Excellent. Unanimous, all table. Okay. See the officer updates. Go ahead, sir.
I got your mom's ready again, 7 Park, Westlaw Park. Been kind of busy in my area, gang of competing, police efforts apart and avenues, but it's all pretty much all over the place. Did a ride along with Captain Milkins recently on Mount Washington due to some of the burglaries that we had up there. We wanted to go up there and get a first-hand look. You know, we have our captains are very, very active out here. So they're out there with me too, and sort of the whole area of Mount Washington made itself visible, met a couple of people up there. We also had a cleanup at Avenue 45 and the 110 freeway, which has been a problem, working with my partner, Officer Vargas. And CD1 helped us tremendously. They did an awesome job cleaning it up. It's something that we got to be on the top of. And I'm having an upcoming meeting with the member from Rio de los Angeles Park. We have some new staff members that I want to meet, talk about safety features and possible solutions for any type of crime, try to limit any kind of illegal activity that are going there. And lastly, Nightingale, we're going to meet there next month for a job fair for the kids, where we talk to the kids and we let them know what it's like to be a police officer, and hopefully we get some kids to be there with us. That's pretty much it. Any questions for Mike Clark? Go ahead.
We were at a meeting the other day, I think we were at it, we were talking about traffic, issues on Pine Hill. And we were told that, we've talked about getting signage that would allow the, folks to come up and actually ticket. And then we were told that the people wouldn't come and ticket because it's dangerous.
Well, I think they were talking about the
Yeah, so how do we get,
Well, normally we will do that. I have those things up there at Pine Hill. But as I stated before, normally people are not there with the black and whites there. That's the hard part. But I have issued tickets up there. I've also given a lot of warnings. Try to be, my approach is always been to educate the people. Because there's always good people up there. A lot of people don't even know it. You got signs. There's no mark. You're responsible. So DOT does issue citation, but they, I guess their policy is different. If there's someone inside the car, they don't want to get involved.
do we have the right sign? We do. Okay, so the fire department met with us on Monday and they were up there and they're like, oh, there's cars blocking the street, which there's cars blocking the street every time. I don't know whether they scatter with them, but every time I go there.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
But once the thing is, maybe, Wendy will talk about this a little later, but once the city shuts that down part of it, I know it's gonna really put.
And you, Dan, you and I both know it's been a problem up there for quite some
40 years.
Yes, so you and I did this for a long time, you know, it's the problem. Definitely something that's gonna need to be addressed.
Other questions?
And so on that one, you know, I did offer a letter with our SLO office supporting the council recommendation for shutting down temporary, closing that street off to the vehicle traffic. So the CD1 is working on that. I think it's supposed to make its way to city council.
Yeah, but I'm not sure we have somebody to support on that. And,
Yeah.
And I'm not sure we have fire.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly why the process is there. So we look at it from our perspective, and we're supportive of it for the police department's perspective. Of course, every agency and every, community is going to have a different opinion. So when it gets to the city council, if it ever makes that far, then everyone can, have their say. So we were asked to provide a comment on it. It would have been irresponsible for us not to provide some kind of comment on it from a public safety perspective. And those kind of things, if you have those issues, you have to get us those issues so we can respond to it. So a lot of these things don't come to our attention right away unless they brought to our attention. We don't get the notices that say, you know, if someone wants to open up a kind of business that requires the chief permit, we don't get those notices because we're not within 500,000 feet of the concerned area, so we don't get those. Well, notices in case a business wants to open up a liquor location, those are normally go out to 1,000-foot radius of businesses, and so we don't know about those things unless someone brings it to our attention, so that was brought to our attention from the council office, so that's the only way we would have done that. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Next.
I'll go next. I'm Officer Vargas, have the city office for Highland Park. We had a cleanup today on Avenue 59 and Figueroa, and on Avenue 57 in Marvin Way. Actually, 59 in Marvin Way, just north of Figueroa. So it went well, and everybody complied, so no issue there. So thank you to CD1, which I was in contact with Wendy. She helped out tremendously. She stepped out, but thanks to CD1. That's all I got.
Next.
Community officer representative, everybody's aware, Lloyd Chang retired, so I'm kind of pulling double duty right now. I will be putting up, I'm currently in the East Hollywood area right now. I will be also heading up to the Highland Park, Barbanza Park, and all of the Francisco Park as well. So I'll be filling in until somebody else comes in. You guys can still dial his number, so somebody's community member that have his number, you guys can still dial his number, I have his phone, I'll answer that phone. Or if you guys call me directly on the East Hollywood number, I have that phone as well, in case I'll answer. Any emails, go ahead and direct me, though, if you guys are on that. From talking to, Community Officer Chang, he left off, doing cookies at the WSS still, for the retail sets that have been occurring there. We've also had a career day set up at Cannon Elementary School, where we are gonna be picking up kids, talking to them about law enforcement, things like that. We're also gonna have mouth canine, of the kids and dog stickers, things like that. And that's on the March 28th over there in the in Highland Park area. For East Hollywood, go between my cookies at the Rite Aid parking lot store and at the John's Market for retail sets that are there leaving. I am there, and then on April 4th, we are going to be having a career day at the Legal Academy, similar to what we're doing at Cannon Elementary, but we're going to be doing the Legal Academy on the East Hollywood.
Legal Academy?
Okay, Legal Academy, Legal, P-I-L-I-G-O, Legal Academy. That'll be April 4th. Any questions for you, Hollywood or Highland Park?
Everybody, Ivan Gracia, I work the A1 area at Water Village, Los Buildings, and Park. For my at Water Village, we've had some cleanups along the river bed due to fires being started off the river bed, which right behind the park. So we've addressed those in a couple of cleanups. Graffiti, I've seen an uptick in graffiti. I just need to be reported on any victim. We are doing the 3-1 cleanups ourselves, but I just need to look for victims so I can try to connect with them and try to help them out. Situation happening, I do catch somebody that can possibly be wrong. For my Los Feliz and Brooklyn Park area, I've seen a little bit of uptick in burglaries and cleanups. We've been addressing them with foot beats at the observatory specifically. We've been doing foot beats up there. We've used our cadets, outreach program where we're walking a foot beat, making contact with people, and advising them on the high watch keeper program, just being aware of what's going on in the area. In my area, my transient activity, I've noticed some of them had open sepsises, so I was able to acquire 40 kids of hygiene to clean up their injuries. So if you know anybody, reach out to me. I'll find them and what do they call it? Give them out to some of these kids. I was able to acquire 40, get some more. On top of that, there are first aid kids and some clean socks, clean shirts, and shoes. So if you have anybody in the area, let me know. I can reach out and get them up. First line of defense to help these people is actually resources and outreach. We're working with the council district and they're really coming to us. So both in the area are open doors. We need something to get them out there and get the treatment. So if you have anybody like that, let me know. It's slow one for the area.
Thank you very much. I want to remind you guys, please sign in on the sign-in sheet. It should be making its way around, so I need that back. Please make sure you sign in on the sign-in sheet. Chief?
All right, since my partners are standing, I guess I'll stand as well. So March 27th, yes, it's that's your live game. So, Ally is actively, trying to put our plan together so that the day will go and go. We will all enjoy it. Whether they're at home or actually at the park. For senior needs are also monitoring a lot of our parks. We have huge different park at each and Garbanza. And one of the things that we're focusing on is all the encampments and, potential for campfire. So we're all actively working on that. And anything concerned, please report your senior in your area so that we can check it out. We don't want another tragedy to occur. Also, we are reaching out to many of our schools. We did that time, we did across America, the first week of March. And we really get a kick of being at the schools and with the kids. And they get to see a different side of law enforcement, which is something that we strive for. What else was I going to say? And that for me, that's pretty much what I have going. I have a couple of locations that I am still currently working on for retail thefts. And so trying to actively encourage these activities. Any questions?
Thank you. Any other senior officers? Sure.
So the same thing that we've gone through the last month. If you guys have see any family or anybody that needs help, we get the family's name, bring the names to us, just so we go out there and go to the houses and visit them and provide them some clothes for the kids. We do have clothes still that people donate. We want to make sure that the kids have. So same thing. Thank you guys for the people that send me information for the families.
Any questions for community relations? Denise?
Yes, I'm good. Officer Denise Guzman, Community Relations Office. Just to reiterate what our sergeant said, if you want to email me at any time, if you do have a family, especially in the schools, if you notice anything, what we do is we gather a couple officers together. We'll go out and purchase some stuff, items, especially with clothing and everything. So and then we'll go ahead and hand deliver those. A couple things going on in the community, as always, our youth programs. Youth programs, please. If you know of any kids that are interested, that are 8 to 17 years of age, send them our way. We have our cadet program and our PAL program. Both of those are completely free for those kids. Another thing that's coming up in the community that we're organizing, our 5K is coming up. It's on your packets. I attached this to the back. The QR code there, if you want to register, it's 30 for adults, 25 for youth. If you can get a group of runners, 8 or more, it becomes a cheaper rate. But that is all to benefit our youth programs. So everything is for that. We hold this every year. It's our 3rd year so far. So far, every year we're getting bigger and stronger. So we're hoping to keep that going. So if you have any questions about it, or if you're having trouble registering, please email me. My email is on the bottom of that flyer. And then that's pretty much it. It's in the park, so it should be a nice little fun activity for the kids.
Any questions for Officer Guzman?
Here.
Thank you. Moving on to the next item on the agenda, elected officers, elected officials. Let's see, assembly member. Who do we have here? All right, how you doing?
Great. Hi, sorry, my name is Nico Padron.
Legal.
Yes. So then my name is Nico Padron. I'm excited to be here on behalf, I'm a field representative for the Assembly Member Jessica Close's office. Yeah, just wanted to come and introduce myself. I'm really excited to be joining and giving you all a brief update on what we're working on in Sacramento. The Assembly Member just introduced her latest bill package that was on Friday, about 15 new bills. Still getting familiar with all of them, but one of the big ones will be introducing one of those would do is introducing a 301 style number to be able to connect folks, unhoused neighbors with resources and things like that, so that we can make sure that we're having our make sure that people stay connected, all together. So yeah, I'm looking forward to coming back to you and keeping everybody informed. Really excited to be here. Thank you.
Do you have any target people?
I do. I just saw them actually, so I'll make sure to share.
Would you please? Absolutely. And your signing sheet, so please make sure your name is on the signing sheet and your contact info.
I will, thank you.
Thank you. Assembly member, we've got, no congressman here represented yet. Let's look at mayor's representative, no one's here yet. And then we have new mayor's representative, so Donna said she'll be here next meeting. Alfredo, will no longer be attending here. And then we've got council office, Council District 1. Senator, oh, yes, that's right.
But feel free to go first.
No, Senator, let's do it. So,
My name is Karen Madison, and I'll also stand like my colleague. So I've been the senator's scheduler for the last 5 years. I've just transitioned out into the field as of this week. And so today has been a very eventful day for me, and probably with this meeting for a colleague, and so brought my kids with me tonight. I did not have sitting, but again, that's okay. I covering the areas of Elysian Park, Town area, along the river, Atwater, out to Glassell Park, Cypress Park, Mount Washington, Eagle Rock, Highland Park, so everything west of the 110. I'll follow down the river down by Chinatown, Historic Core, and then continue to follow the river down, Arts District. So I'm basically along the river. It's the middle part of the district. The senator also just introduced her package, and I am also getting familiar with the legislation, and I'll be able to provide more information in following meetings. And please, I'm here. It's going to be a learning curve. I'm a very transparent and open and honest person, so I'm eager to learn, eager to meet people, and just be here.
well, thank you and welcome to the community of Northeast LA. Thank you so much. Look forward to working with you. Contact information is on the sign-in sheet right here.
Yes, it is.
Excellent, love it. Council office. 1. Third, go ahead. Congratulations. I'm ready for you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Wendy Castro. I'm one of the field deputies for the northern part of the district, and then my counterpart usually will alternate every other month with us. So you won't see me next month, but you'll see me the following month. So the first update I have from the office of council member Elvis Hernandez is on connecting our unhoused constituents and neighbors to services. So the CIRCLE program, which is from the mayor's office, the crisis and incident response through community-led engagement, is a 24-hour unarmed response program expanding to the area on April 1st. We're really excited for that. I know LAPD has had a lot of successes in their southern part of the district. It frees up our police officers to go out to emergency, and it allows individuals that are experiencing mental breakdowns or experiencing unhoused issues to be able to get addressed, taken to the hospital, all of that good stuff. That program is expanding April 1st, as I said. You can request CIRCLE by calling the non-emergency line 877 ask LAPD and choose non-emergency dispatch. When you get on the phone with someone, then you can ask them to send out a CIRCLE team to the location. We also have expanded our USC street medicine out to the northern part, to all the northern part of the district. And that is services that we partner up with USC street medicine for referrals, anything from health screenings, treatment to acute chronic health, mental health, substance abuse support, wound care, lab testing. It's doctors that actually go out into the field and touch base with our unhoused constituents and are able to provide all these services to them out in the field instead of having to transport them to other locations and then transport them back. Any community member can make a referral. As always, Bradley, I will send all of this information verbatim to you so you can.
We have that.
Yeah, so you can have street medicine at med.usc.edu and anybody can request those services. My next update are what the council members committee assignments have been for 2025. She is the vice chair of Arts, Parks, Libraries, and Community. She's a member of the Budget and Finance Committee, the chair of Public Works, a member of the Transportation Committee, and co-chair of Unarmed Response Prevention. Next update is on Know Your Rights workshops. I will be shooting out flyers for the month of March. We're going to be having some Know Your Rights workshops for our community members that are undocumented and afraid right now, understanding with everything that is going on in the nation. So I will be sharing that information, those flyers with all of our partners and asking for y'all to share. Natalie talked a little bit about the Kite Hill motion that was introduced in January. We've been working closely with the neighborhood council and are committed to continue working with the neighborhood council to address some of the concerns that arise on the hill. I'm like this close to getting you the trash cans up there, so I'm really excited about that. And the next update is on food distributions. So we have food distributions every Tuesday and every Friday throughout the whole district. Our next one in the area is going to be on San Fernando Road and Edward Avenue next Tuesday, March 4th. I'll send over that flyer. And then the following one locally will be at Monte Vista Elementary School on Friday, March 21st. And then lastly, I just want to share some legislation updates on the councilwoman introduced. And that was to move $125,000 into My Safe LA and LAFC's community emergency response team with the outcome of the wildfires and having high fire hazard areas in the district. Wanted to make sure that we were providing those services and providing additional support to reach out to all of our community members and let them know what options they had and make sure that we're organizing our community members to avoid getting hurt if, God forbid, knock on wood, something were to happen in our district. Lastly, you can become a CD1 ambassador. We're excited to share a volunteer opportunity with Council District 1 that will have our CD1 ambassadors partner up with Council District 1 and bring city resources directly to their communities by knowing your neighbors, reaching out to your neighbors, knowing your 10 neighbors to the right, to the side, and in front of you. And we would train you, we would bring all the resources. If you want more information, I'm going to include my phone number, my contact information, all of that good stuff when I send it to Brad.
Thank you.
That's it. Thank you.
Nice report. Thank you. Sir, quick question?
Yeah. No quick answer.
Go ahead, quick answer. I can promise.
Attended the Silver Lake Neighborhood Council meeting last week. Circle was discussed, council member Ron actually came and spoke through. Circle is a big discussion. Glad to hear that Circle's expanding. I'm a big supporter of Circle. I work with several teams on this. However, the fact is expanding, still serious problems with non-emergency wait times. We call in, for 50 minutes, an hour to wait. By the time you get through to someone, if you take another half hour, to an hour and a half for them to dispatch a team. They do a really good job once they get there. So I did express all this stuff to Councilwoman Rahman. Regina has heard this before with Michael. CD13. So the point I'm trying to make is it's great to hear it's expanding, but someone's got to get, I don't know, some kind of initiative together. There's offices that say, hey, we have to solve this calling problems, and also for expedition return. So that's all.
That's good thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, quick question. No, sir. We don't do that like that. So did you have a response to that before we move on to the next question, Megan?
She is a part of the committee for the response, and so that is definitely something that she wants to address.
Your council.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I would also recommend something that I do with my community members. I'm not the field deputy for the Field Lake, West Silver Lake Echo Park area, but in Linares, they sometimes they can't get a hold of 911, they can't, and they're worried about an constituent. They reach out directly to me and will send a team out that does street medicine and is able to kind of just check on them, make sure that they're okay.
Right, no, that's great.
Thank you very much. Sir?
Yeah, for clarification, when you say expanding to your geographical area or number of resources or number of personnel?
Yeah, it is expanding to our geographical area, and we also, don't know the exact amount of money that was allocated from our council district, but we did allocate some money to make sure that there was additional.
Good question. Good question. Any other questions for CD one? Go ahead, my dear.
Can I get a contact card? Because I have certain issues, especially since she's the chair of Public Works, about like non-ADA, I'm just going to say non-ADA compliance, breaking federal laws under the guise of saying that they don't want protesters. It's the Church of Scientology. But you're not allowed to break federal laws. And I, as a person in a chair, have a right to travel. And there's 5 city blocks that I cannot ingress or egress off of because, whatever their paranoia is. And So I would like to have a report as to all the violations, the ADA violations. So I would like to make sure that, Ms. Hernandez gets it directly, that maybe she can work with, because other people have tried to work with the Church of Scientology, to get them to move it. They've been cited by the city. They've been fined by the city. They're going to hearings before this, criminal hearings, I believe, before the city attorney. So I do question why they have a seat here at this point, if they're not in good standing with the city. But it needs to be addressed. You can't just, and I put myself at risk because they go after me. They do for speaking up. But yeah, I'm sorry. But I'm just saying, I need help because there's an ADA issue and it's very serious and it's federal laws being broken, city, state and everything. And I haven't gotten help anywhere, really. I mean, and so I come here because you're very reasonable. I absolutely enjoy you as the head, but the officers here claim to be that they want to be neutral, but then they come and enforce parking tickets, like on the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, and I'm trying. Yeah. Yes, separately, yes, absolutely. But I have to protect, I'm here to protect, I'm saying it out loud to protect myself because otherwise they could just go after me for whatever
We're
reason.
not going after nobody.
Oh, no, you're not.
Yeah, but don't worry, you're safe.
I-
But
I hope
did you-
so.
Did you get the question or comment?
No, basically, you will take this information and try to seek help or try, I'm just looking for help to redress the problem. It's been going on since June. It needs to stop.
Yeah, we don't cover the area of that. I guess depending on like what area it's in, we can talk. Like,
Okay, but she's Public Works, that's why I was asking,
What I'm
right?
saying is that we don't cover that area, but we can help you out too.
Right. Well, Hugo's, yeah,
Yeah.
they're not helping, so thank you. Thank
very
you.
much, Wendy. Thank you. Thank you very much. CD 13.
Hi, everyone. So I have a very short report back for our council office. I'm mainly just going to be emphasizing submitting new ones for street lights for our help. I know for me, I've had a lot of outages in the Silver Lake area, Outwater, and the LA River shared pathway that goes from Outwater to Legion Valley. So, but our council office has allocated discretionary funding to try and expedite and also fortify the streetlights that have been out in the district. So we're seeing a lot of it has been having to do with like copper wire theft and all that, those kinds of things. So we're allocated that funding to fortify those, so it makes it more difficult for anyone to tamper with it. But we are able to help out with that. So please do reach out to our office. I'll leave some of my business cards here. Even if my colleagues are not here, like let's say you don't live in one of the areas that I personally cover, I'm happy to connect you with the appropriate point person from our office for that. But we do just advise that you submit your 311 requests and then send those over to our office. Just due to the Bureau of Streetlight, the Bureau of Streetlighting is the one that fixes those, and just due to staffing shortages and limited resources, it's been difficult for them to respond to the high need and high demand for repairs throughout the city and not just our district. But we're doing our best to expedite any locations wherever we can, especially in sensitive areas and like ones with consecutive blocks out. So please do submit those and then send those our way so that we can follow up directly. Yeah, that's pretty much my biggest update.
Brian.
Yeah, on the street light thing, I called up 30 days ago, for 311, 2 hours on hold on the phone. And I reported the street lights on Glendale Boulevard to the intersection of Glendale Freeway. And I also said that it's because of wire theft. Now there's 2 schools in the area, the St. Teresa's. The sub panels or whatever, the things on the sidewalk, those were open as wires hanging. So I told them at 301, I said, we have 2 schools in the area. We have young people walking the sidewalks, it's dangerous. They said, no problem, we'll take care of it. So then your office sent me back. You got a little word of this? We put up $200,000 to get this taken care of. This was about the 25th of January. It's now almost March 1st. The sidewalk things are still open, nothing else. If the Department of Public Works can't come out and fix the things, they can please come out and see a lot of sidewalks with wires hanging out. You have kids walking by.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, and also, there was an accident last night on Glendale Boulevard, right when you get on the 2 freeway, because there's no streetlights. And there's no streetlights either, which is not your problem, but on the freeway when you come in, there was an accident there a week ago, so it's dangerous. The other thing is, I walk Silver Lake quite a lot, and West Silver Lake, between, the park and, Rowena, there's 25 traffic lights, 25 street lights out. And the worst part about it is, people walk that 24 hours a day, so when you start walking along the lake, it is pitch black, I almost hit that car, because we had to step off the path to go on the street. No street lights, you can't see. Fortunately, the neighbors there do their lights, so what I understand that, you know, these people are stressed a little bit, but I think when it comes to somebody's safety, I let my slow know about it, and my question was, why can't somebody go around the scrap yards and find who's selling the wire? He told me that the funding was.
Well, Brian, let me say this, you have valid concerns regarding lighting. Regina's gonna follow up on that, so that when we have our
I
next
just
meeting.
want to make sure, and by the way, too, and this is probably not your thing, but on Riverside Drive between Alessandro and, the school, again, the vaults are open. And there's wires hanging on. School kids walk past her every day. And it obviously doesn't look good to call 311, doesn't look good to call your office. And if you spend, you're taking 200,000 of my taxpayers' money, let's get together, let's get it fixed. I mean, a month is just not reasonable. If nothing else, make it safe.
Yes, you're right, Brian. Shots fired. So, Regina, you heard the constituent. Obviously, you'll follow up with your office and make sure that the next meeting we have, these issues will be addressed.
Yeah. I do just want to mention that, normally the BSL's response time to even investigate a site is 16 to 90 days. And so, I do hear you and I do hear your concern.
My only point is the safety issue. What if one of our kids got electrocuted walking on that cycle? Wires? That, if nothing else, that should be repaired immediately. And I can't believe some brain surgery can't.
Brian, I'm sure she'll take care of it.
Yeah.
Mr. Fisher, Mr. Fisher, Mr. Fisher, Mr. Fisher, it's gonna be okay. Regina, you're on it, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's make sure that that's taken care of immediately. Please. Go ahead, my dear.
Thank you, sir. I'm here for the same thing. Hugo's Office High has known since June that I am being discriminated against, okay, on like 5 or so city blocks. It's not fair that I should be discriminated against just because, for whatever reason they choose, because they're paranoid that somebody is going to sit there and protest or whatever. That's their problem. It's not my problem. I want that stuff gone. The city's gone after what Hugo just right down the street. They said it's unfair to the unhoused to have planters, and to prevent encampments. You guys, the city went and collected it. Why isn't the city getting rid of those planters and forcing them to get ADA compliant federally? I don't want to hear that they're afraid of protesters. Like, there's been no restraining orders against it, no valid convictions for anything, whatever they're, okay, they don't like it that people don't, that protest Scientology, but they don't have a right to, for this assault on the ADA community on a continuous basis for months, and I'm tired of it.
So definitely CD 13 is actually your correct, Council, as you already know.
Right.
So Regina's here to address that issue, so she hears your concern.
Thank you.
I'm sure she'll follow up. Make sure that you connect at the meeting after. She's gonna be leaving in about 5 more minutes.
I'll put my business, I'll hand you my business card, but.
Thank you. Thank you. It needs to stop. Thanks.
Okay. Anyone from CD 14? Thanks, Regina. Anyone from CD 14? This is, what's the name? Isabel. Okay. No other elected officials? We'll go on to the prime reports. We'll make that clear.
You're welcome. Okay, sorry about that. I just had a backup on the frequency. That's where everybody was going. So for overall crime, got my stats from my detective lieutenant. We're down in all categories, or we had no change. So we haven't had any homicides all year. We haven't, we've had 4 sexual assault, but they're all acquaintance, so no strangers, and then robberies, aggravated assault, burglaries, stolen cars, burglaries of motor vehicles, and theft in general. They're down from this month as compared to last month. We did have a series of burglars in Los Feliz. We did make 2 arrests. Each one was responsible for 3 separate burglaries. Yeah. And then we did have a series of street vendor robberies in Cypress Park about almost 2 weeks ago. We've already. I'm gonna send you the report. Barry sent it to, I think, Laura. Those are pending. Official report. Inspection, it needs to stop. So, well, that's it for that. And for violent crime itself, we've been doing a good job on curtailing any violent crime. It means gang-related activity. We haven't had any shootings that cause me to consider. So those are things that most people worry about. What I worry about, and the property crimes have been curtailed as well. So yes.
Burglaries and that one.
Burglaries in Mount Washington. So what's happening with the burglaries are, this has been a continuing trend, not just here in LA, but in the region. So these are crews that are working, and when we arrest crews, they're not always arrested here by us, but they're arrested in, say, the valley, in the valley like crazy. So North Hollywood, Little City, Encino, Tarzana, West LA, Bel Air, Brentwood, those have been hit a lot more significant. We think they're the same crews, but we don't really know for sure. They like to come through our division a lot, and they do like to target some of the, some of the nicer communities, like Los Feliz, Eagle Rock, Mount Washington. That's pretty much the what we're getting. The ones we're seeing in East Hollywood, maybe the area between Los Feliz and East Hollywood, those seem to be more transient related. So those we typically make arrests on those because they tend to stay in that one area. But these are part of the continuing trend. We have our detectives citywide on task force working on these. So no, they're not random. They're not random in the sense that they were just driving around looking. So they, in my experience, what they do is they've been doing this for a while now, probably 10 years. They were known as the knock burglars a few years ago. Now they don't really knock. I think they just check to see if any cars are there. And they don't care. They'll take that gamble, they'll go to that back, and then they'll break into the back. That's how they're doing it. So what I think what was happening in Mount Washington was a lot of the streets are real narrow. The driveway is very limited parking. When you see the car in that driveway behind that little sliding gate, they're going to take that chance that they're not home. And more likely, they will probably correct. They haven't been since, so I think they moved on to somewhere else. And we don't get a lot of information on what crews are related to what's going on in the valley. I know the valley has been really hit hard by these crews. So North Hollywood area, their Student City, Toluca Lake has been really hit hard. So we had probably 4 or 5 here in Mount Washington over week-ish. We got the information. I follow on Facebook. I know a lot of guys like to post right away. We get that out right away. And if they're still here and they're still driving around, we almost always get them. So, but I think they moved on. So that's what we're usually seeing. They move on for a little bit. So like the catalytic converters speed, they tend to be the same thing. Hit an area before the Prius, the Tacomas, maybe the Camrys. And once they hit that, they move on to some other community, some other neighborhood. And I don't think it's partial to LAPD. They don't really know the boundaries, but Pasadena, well, I know Burbank. I don't think they care, or the county. They just go to whatever area, but they move on, and they try not to repeat the behavior because the likelihood of them getting caught if the stakes are too high.
What I can't say that way is obviously there's activity going up there because I see a lot of police officers. Like go through there and they see me, they're looking at me, say, are you one of them? There's been a lot of.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Well, because what we're doing is we're getting out the information to our officers and we're telling them that's for the crime. That's what we've been doing a good job on the violent crime, which allows us to impact some of the property crime. So, when you see northeast area of the news, it's usually, we've got a couple of ram raids up there in up in Eagle Rock, that's a very common thing. They like to get the smoke shops and the marijuana dispensaries. They got a lot of product and a lot of cash. Cash is usually safe, and that's what the goal is. But we seem to think that they do that also. They target here, but the valley gets hit probably 20 times more than we have here. So, we've been trying to, look at all the licenses that are popping up. And, here it's not as many as, say, the west side and the valley. It just seems to want to open one up every. So yeah, that's about it. If there's any more questions,
One more question? Thomas?
yeah. Tom? About the what? Really anything you can do outside of what really,
Well, basically, we run.
outside of what's kind of common sense.
Common sense, but then again, we have these bird scooters. A lot of the scooters, when these, kids are riding, the only individual that's moving around, but right now it's stationary. I have plates, we got. It was like a bad on about. Trying to reach out to bird, but, this guy, he's constantly taking these scooters apart, especially where the personal user credit card, this little device right here, let me show you. This is what he's scanning. He has the burger, everything, taking the scooter apart.
Okay, yeah, you can,
Right. So after this meeting, would you please share that information with me?
yeah, just actually just give that to Lieutenant Austin.
Yeah, matter of fact, he has all that.
Yeah. But we don't get reports on those, so no one reports those, so, the company's never contacted us for reports. They probably don't want the kind of.
But it is something that for the individual that's doing this, now he has access to, people's names and credit cards.
No, it's everything for that person when they report it, but, we're not
Yeah.
going out, reaching out, looking for victims of that, and they're not reporting it.
Specifically for those things.
Right.
Thank you. My dear, and then you'll find them.
I'm curious, I haven't needed to use the online reporting system, but I know that it's antiquated, it's cumbersome, people don't use it in report time. No, this is it. It's part of it. I don't think you're getting all the data, that must be a bit low.
So the way the court system, we don't administer it here, so, there's certain reports you can make, usually it's some vandalism things, and real low level stuff right now. I know a lot of different agencies are a little bit more robust, but if it's a more violent crime, preference is to look at either have officers go out or the desk can make that report. But for the court, it's the community online reporting system. So all those reports that are eligible, that get accepted by the system, they all go downtown to our communications division. There's an officer, there's a group of officers that all they do is review those reports. And once those reports are approved by them, they forward those to the different divisions. So the majority of those tend to be low-level theft, petty theft, and burglary from breaking into a car. So usually it's because the suspect hasn't been seen. They're considered low level, and we know that a lot of people want to make a report. They don't want to come to the station and make a report for insurance purposes or for their records. So when a report's done online, there isn't a lot of follow-up on those reports because they're considered very low level, so that officers are freed up from not having to go to a call just to take a vandalism report when there's no suspect seen and it's just to say graffiti or if it's just something that's broken in the car, there's no evidence other than the broken into the car itself.
Thinking of now. Last, Ryan, real quick.
But as far as I know, there's no plans to increase the different types of reports that could be made onto the system. So I don't believe there's any plans for that.
But good question. Good question. Ryan,
Are you getting more cooperation now from the courts and from the DA's office as far as, even though you guys consider low level crime is in the higher crime?
Well, just to keep it real short, what we have seen is from Prop 36, we've been seeing the district attorney with more filings.
Right.
So things that, and then there's more enhancements now, things that the previous DA weren't. So if you commit a felony crime with a handgun, the way the laws work, you can actually add a firearm enhancement to it. So the previous DA wasn't adding them. The new DA currently is adding them. So we're getting the enhanced sentences, and then a lot of our arrestees aren't automatically being released right back into the street. So some of them are actually being kept in custody, especially on, someone breaks into residential property, with under DA Gascon, those arrestees were almost, in most cases, being released right back out after booking. So they were reoffending a lot. And so now we're seeing them being held in custody, at least until their first court date, at minimum, to see a magistrate and let the magistrate determine whether the DA is going to file a case or not. If there's a reject, then they get released. But if it's filed, then they stay in custody at least a little bit longer until they get their court date. So we're seeing that. That's definitely an improvement. It's our petty thefts are definitely down. Maybe they're worth getting out. We're still seeing it, but definitely less than what it was before.
Thank you. Okay, folks, moving on to item number 7. Any agenda items that we should be looking at for the March meeting? Any agenda items other than the CPAB member bylaws? I know we talked about remediation of certain agencies, knowing kind of when these liquor licenses, come through. I know we talked about that before, so I'm still looking into that. But I think the governing bylaws will be really important for us to start looking into that. So moving on to item number 8, if no one has any additions, number 7, I'd like to introduce a motion to adjourn our meeting. Can I get a motion to adjourn? Mr. Fisher, can I get a second? Second. Thank you, Mr. Kavia. All in favor? Yes. Meeting adjourned.
Oh, and for tomorrow night, if you didn't already know, our traffic group is doing a DUI checkpoint at Glendale. And, I think right about where the bridge comes down to Glendale Boulevard at Valley Frame where Eden works. So they're doing that tomorrow night. Nico, what time do we find from here? About 7 o'clock, about 12 minutes.
I mean, nothing. No, nothing. Please. Sure. Oh, hey, Nora. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, she is. Yeah, she ran. She got out of here quick, but I'm going to, oh, go ahead. No, no, go ahead. I want to go talk to them. You're good. You're not, I'm not, it's not for you. We'll just take it with us and we'll throw it. That's fine. She took off. I'm not going to follow Chase. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to follow her. I want them to put it on their thing that they need to get rid of. She is scared. Oh, she was pissed. Nora, I don't know how much you saw, but she is. But I want them to put in their bylaws. I'm going to request that if they're in bad with the city, if anyone is in bad standing with the city, like facing charges or so I think that they should not be here advising LAPD. I'm glad I got to speak a couple times. Okay, please. I know she's exactly, and that's why I said, and the CPAB president, he said he agrees with me. He goes, I agree. Yes, he said, yep, he goes, I agree. I hope they could hear it. Right, and I'm gonna ask for that. I want to talk to him. I want to suggest that because they're going to be doing bylaws. So I am going to. Oh, thanks, Kirby's mom. And I have emails now to put more of those reports out. I already sent it to CD13. I didn't know that Unisys. I'm gonna hold on. I want to ask him. They might be almost. I want to try to get.
Okay, and where's the bathroom?
I think down there, but wait, but it still goes for there. I'm gonna try talking to him. Oh no, Tom, it's okay. I mean, it's fine. No, I'm glad he found out. I'm glad he did. Is he coming back or is he leaving? Tell him the meeting's up. You could tell him it's over. We could probably talk to somebody, but they're leaving.
Don't bring the message, bring the food, girl.
Hey. Hi. Oh, how are you
Nice to
doing?
see
Oh, it's
you.
good to see you.
Thank you
You're so
so much for
amazing. You're
being
like the
here.
best. But can I ask you something like when it comes like are you going to be doing your bylaws?
Yes,
Can I just put in a suggestion? I know I'm not a member and I don't have a right to say anything.
but we don't have any leeway or say or decision on the bylaws. That's done at the LAPD Metro office.
Okay, so who do I need to talk? Because what my feeling is that if they're like breaking federal laws and they're in trouble with the city attorney, like they really shouldn't have a seat at advising LAPD until that's resolved.
Definitely something you can take in.
Yes.
Community relations at the Metro office.
Okay, where is that
That's
lady
right
here?
downtown. We know it's right.
Oh, you mean like the main?
The main.
Oh,
We just
yeah,
gotta
I'm there all the time.
there,
Okay,
Or else we can't operate. So,
okay,
we've had problems before. We tried to change things.
got it. So I just go down there and ask for the community relations?
Mhm.
Because, I mean, I think that's fair, like just until they resolve it.
Again, it's definitely something that you can bring up to them for
Okay.
consideration.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think she's Scientology too. Now she's gonna go crying to the captain, I guarantee it. All right, so I got some advice. Yeah, Nora, that blonde lady, I swear she looks like, hi. Oh, can I get your card? You work for,
Assembly member Jessica Colosa.
can I get your card too?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, it just started not so long ago, so I just got these.
Perfect, thank you. Nice, still hot off the press. I go by Audit LA.
Audit LA?
Yes. I'm sorry, nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye, you too. All right, guys, I have to see what time hold on, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'll be back. Can you guys hear me? Am I back, guys? Okay, I needed to see the bus, like in the train schedules and stuff. She's in there, I'm gonna just wait for, she can cry all she wants. I wanna try to talk to the captain. So is Streets like still at the scene? Does anyone know? No, no one wants to be dealing with that. She's trying to find like, and I want to unsafe. I want to talk to the captain and say I'm tired of. Oh, good. I'll go watch his stuff. That's better than. That's what he came down here. That's what we need. That's what they freaking need down here.
But patrol officers should know. I mean, if they.
See, the leader, the head of the CPAB's the best of all of them. Yes, I know. I want to try to get. I know I should get business cards. I mean, I should. Bye. Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
too.
Take care. Good night. Bye, Miss Nancy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. No, I know. I get it. I mean, I could do that. I think I mean, I may just do that, print them up with my, info and stuff. And like the YouTube, you know what I mean? Like I could have like, the QR code that leads straight to my, channel or something like that. Yeah, that's right there. Yeah, you'd think. So I don't know what, oh yeah, she's talking about me because he pointed at me and said she's like, it looked like he said she's right there. The dude she's talking to, wait, hold on, I gotta turn around so you can get the language, the body language. He's like, well, she's right there, and he pointed at me. Oh yeah, she was. It's a Scientology. Well, but she needs to quit it. They have no business at the table. Right. She's going to, but thankfully the president's really cool and they, hi. I want to talk to the captain. I want to know who she was with. And there's no way she drives. They have to have someone pick her up. Mm-hmm. She might, yeah. Oh, yeah, she can. That's fine. Well, her safe pointing days are over. Wait, guys, I'll be right back. I just got to make sure. Wait, hold on for one more time. Oh. I guess they're so scared. All right, she's not the one in danger. She's got them to drive her home, I guess. Good. Can you guys let me know when 10 minutes has passed? Well, actually, I could probably deal with 12. I want to see if I could talk to. Oh, get your stuff so we're ready to go. Okay, yeah, I need like a 11-minute clock. No, she got those guys. She got those two men. She went up to them and asked them for, I guess, a ride. I don't know. I want to talk to. Hi. Yeah, I wanted to talk to the captain. I don't come here often. I've been here twice, but I'm seeing the same issues, and I just wanted to, while I'm here, talk to. Oh no! Oh no! I'm sorry. No. Oh, okay. I might not be able to then.
I do.
Good night.
Have a good evening.
You too.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, I think you only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
been
okay,
sending me
perfect.
emails forever.
I
I
follow.
finally showed up and realized I didn't.
I follow.
So I call and ask.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then, take care.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
Oh, it was, officer didn't help. This was with, another.
All right, thank you.
Take care.
Probably was.
Mm-hmm. Susan. Hey, T. Hold on. I gotta.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, guys, I need 10 minutes.
Oh,
Hard.
they're not, they don't have the effort to go out. Okay, so you're talking about hardcore drug, so they're looking at hardcore drug houses. Things that are so. And, if, but we haven't. But we don't. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, but that was years ago. That was years ago, and the problem is, I get it, there's plenty of those places, that it's very far. Because they're proud of the civil lawsuit, seize the property. And before you even get to that part, you have to go through all these steps, years and years and years. And so when I was working my all the alcohol,
He's trying to make sure.
these things were ongoing. I left before things were even solved. And, and then the city attorney, they rotated out so much. So then when they get a new city attorney, now they gotta teach them all over it.
So what are we doing?
Well, I don't know, I mean, we can do, my job right now is to do immediate enforcement.
Okay.
So, we got, so Lloyd retired, so I think we're putting, Hernandez in there for now, but we're gonna have a loan SVP, I think he's gonna train a new guy. He's one of the P3s that already works there. So we're gonna see what we can do, at least the physical presence is what we can keep people objective. And I will tell you, I've only seen one house.
That's my
People
One house.
commenting live on it?
Mhm.
Why?
And it's good.
Hmm.
Trying to scare somebody, if you're trying to scare me as a law-abiding citizen.
Because they're interested, like they go to all the different city meetings with me, like they are very interested in all of,
Do you make money off of it?
huh?
Do you make money off of it? I mean, like.
No, I mean, if someone wants to send me something, but no, I don't. Yeah, I mean, if someone wants to send you something, they can.
Well, it seems to be a house.
So they can just subscribe to your page.
Yep.
What's your page?
Audit LA,
Out in LA.
audit LA.
Audit.
Mhm. Yeah, so they're very interested in all the city, I go to all the different city meetings.
Seems pretty boring.
Yeah, it is a little bit, but yeah. Well, you're on the CPAB? Like,
Yeah. But I'll be leaving.
I understand. They're interested, like a lot of people, they're all over the world watching. Oh, yeah. And it's amazing that they have an interest in LA, what's going on in LA. Yeah.
I guess those of us who live are like, we're not really that interested.
Yeah, everyone's interested, okay? So.
Yeah, I drive through.
That's interesting that what you just said. So I'm gonna look you up, okay?
Okay, thanks. Yeah, they're interested, but I go because it's also for my safety. Like sometimes I don't, it's for my safety too. Like sometimes I have to. Yeah, with what I spoke about today.
Oh, yeah, I think that's.
But 30 years ago, that was every day.
Yeah.
Oh, you can carry a taser,
I want to get one because it's not safe with Yeah.
They come in pretty colors.
I know. Yeah, I got pink for the other one.
I'm being nice. If you don't want me to.
Oh, I don't mind. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because if you were on my stream, you'd be able to watch
Listen from Virginia.
She's from Virginia. Yeah.
Late in Virginia. It must be
Yeah.
like-
Oh, there's people right now. It's like 3 a.m. It's it's like, oh shoot, I think the 10 minutes is it 10 minutes up, guys? Yeah. No, I mean they're from all over in the middle of the night. Yeah. You'd be surprised. Yeah. New York.
Go to bed, New York.
Yeah. So where's everybody from? See, still catching up. Yeah. New Mexico. Australia. Yeah. Ireland, Denmark. Yeah. Canada, Detroit.
But they misspelled Canada. They spelled Canada.
Slippery. Sydney, it's Friday, 3 p.m. Wow, okay. Oregon. Yeah, Hawaii.
Missouri.
Oh, 2 more minutes. Okay. I'm gonna tell you 2 more minutes, guys. Yep. See, all over. And they come to all the different meetings.
Is anybody from LA?
Australia. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's people from LA too. There'll be, but not as much. We get a lot of people from all around. They're interested in seeing what's Scotland, Amsterdam, England, Sweden.
Oh, it's daylight.
I'm global. Yes, Chicago. Yep, the world is watching, literally. I mean, it's.
Watching the desk and in LA.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's not.
Yep. So 1 more minute, Denmark. Yep. And they're everyone's interested. Oh, South Bay. Yeah. Wisconsin.
Need to fix what?
I think I have 1 more minute.
The chairs?
No, the ADA community, the ADA violations.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. I mean, that happens when you ask. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, because of that one, like they're not. Captain, I guess I have to, leave. I don't have much time, but I would like to talk to you. Is there any way we can look it up?
I need to get my stuff.
Is
Yeah,
there,
we can talk right here. This is, yeah.
I have to leave, like, 'cause I want to catch my bus, but
Okay.
I don't know when the next bus is coming. But is there any way I could like talk to you, like maybe a phone call or something?
Yeah, sure.
Like, do you have a card? Because,
Yeah.
you know,
Email me and then,
you know, I mean, we've emailed before,
yeah.
but I want to have a
Maybe I follow
conversation.
you on social media.
Do you?
You're on it, LA. Right?
Yes, I am. Do you?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'm honored.
I'm on social media.
Are
I don't
you?
post anything, but.
Oh, it's like, so we can't find it, you know, well, you should. I mean, people would love to see what you do.
I have my community relations office post.
Oh, okay. I used to do, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, because I had to catch some, you know,
Well, I am aware of your concerns, you know, because I get some of the complaints here that are made to the police commission.
yes.
So,
Well, I'm probably the one making the complaints there too. I have a bunch of people.
Yeah.
But real quick, because I do want to talk about it. I just don't want to miss the
Sure.
bus. Is that, I just don't, I don't want to, they are bad, like they are saying things that are untrue and slanderous. Anything I'm saying, it's not untrue. They are violating the ADA laws. I am standing up for the ADA community. That's not, but I'm being labeled as all these different things, and I'm resenting it. But I'm also like, so I want to counteract that. I want to talk to you about that, but I also want to talk to you about like for the life of me, like I guess it's if they're in such bad right now, they're being prosecuted criminally. I don't understand why they're not suspended from advising you until that's fixed.
Oh, even as far as being on the.
Yes, I don't think that and I take CPAB very seriously. I used to, I used to be involved with all that, but I don't think that they deserve a seat at the table until they resolve these crime. I mean, they're being charged criminally. You know, the city is, because they're not paying the fines, they're not removing it, and they're allowing it to go to criminal court. And so how can, if you're the police department, if they're being charged by the CA?
Well, I mean, everyone on the advisory board just provides advice. So and consensus on things, and they vote at these meetings.
I get it. I was very involved with CPAB. I understand.
I mean, that's basically the role.
But it's bad. They're in bad standing with the city. They don't deserve a voice to be able to speak to the police department and advise you if they're not in right standing with the city. So I'm hoping maybe they could change some bylaws. Once they're in good standing, that's different.
That could be, that wouldn't come from me, but I haven't had any issues with, her being on the CPAB.
Well, no, of course not. But she safe pointed all you guys. Like she gets, like they have a fake street that, that's not a.
You talking about L. Ron Hubbard?
Yes, that's not those parking signs are not from the city. And I have, they're fake. But you guys are enforcing parking laws and it's not a no parking street. It's no red line up and down there. And the city cannot prove proof that it's a no parking. And so, it's just not, it's ridiculous.
I mean, not that I'm not, understanding the issues, but a lot of these issues really aren't within my purview here.
It is. You know why? I'll tell you why. And that's why I wanted to talk to you about, but I don't want to miss, I bet, go catch the.
Yeah, we'll talk about
because
that,
she gets them, Hernandez and all, to go running to do her bidding with the phone call because you're so safe pointed. And I don't know if you understand what safe pointing is. But I would like to have a good conversation.
Let me look into the signage and let me see if.
Can I send you the report? I have the report on all of it.
Yeah, email that to me.
Okay, and that your email's here? Go get the bus. It's right here.
Email it to me. Let me look into the signage. Let me see if that's legit. I can talk to, I know some real high level people at DOT.
Okay.
I can look into it.
Okay, thank you. Because I just want, they need to be law about it. Yeah, if it's legit.
I would say they should be removed.
Exactly, and your officers should not be passing out tickets. It's right there. Go down the thing, and it's right there.
If we're relying on what signage out there looks legitimate and that.
But there's no LIMC on it. There's no.
Well, so I'll take a look.
Will you? Okay, because you and I have emailed, and you always seem reasonable to me. It's right there, just right at the end there.
I'll have the DOT guys that I know, and they're high level, and they work off Mission.
Okay, so you will get it removed.
They're citywide DOT.
And there should be parking allowed. The city needs parking, and I know they want to privatize.
I don't control.
I understand, but they shouldn't be giving tickets to people if it's not legit.
That's right.
So you're going to be.
The signage is improper.
Okay.
And it's illegally posted, then sure, then I think we can have that, I can look into that and have that removed.
I appreciate it. What about the planters that they're breaking federal laws?
Well, see, that's usually within the purview of Public Works. So
Right, which I'm
those
going
are
to.
Sidewalk inspectors,
But-
not what we're in the business of.
But I get that,
Yeah.
but the fact that they should not be advising you when they are committing federal crimes, like really, like
Yeah.
they should be
Well, what federal
suspended,
crimes?
violating ADA
Oh,
laws.
ADA, okay. Yeah.
They're-
so,
they're
yeah,
federal
ADA is not
laws.
What we.
No, I get it,
Yeah.
but I don't feel that they have, if they're being prosecuted, which they are
Yeah.
by the city attorney, that's a criminal division. They should, like, I wouldn't expect, if I'm being prosecuted for crime, I would not expect that I could sit there and advise you on police matters. And neither should they. Just because they're Scientology and they have a lot of favor with you guys, they build a relationship all these years. They're not above the law. And they,
Talking about what, Scientology?
yes.
Yeah, she's a member of our CPAB. That's the only relationship I have.
With you.
With
No,
us.
she's with Detective Gomez, with
Yeah.
Hernandez, she has a very, very
Well, I'm in
tight.
charge of everybody here. So our CPAB,
They
the only relationship
ran.
we have.
She got upset because I was at a meeting. Okay, and anytime I mention, because I'm adamant, I'm going to keep mentioning it until it's removed. But she had 6 officers from here, including Hernandez, went and ran there, and the one protester, whatever, they don't want him there.
Mhm.
I that's between them. It has nothing to do with me with the ADA laws. But they went there and kicked them out of saying there was no parking, whatever.
Well, that's exactly. So if that's the root of a lot of the issues. Let me look at the parking. Let me check with DOT. Let me check with someone at DOT
Thank
that's
you.
very knowledgeable on whether that's approved DOT signage or not.
And can you break the like Hernandez should not be running at their beck and call. There was another time too, and I had to.
Well, he's the senior lead officer in the area.
I
if
get
have
it.
If I have an issue with the community, he's the first person I'm going to send to take a look at it.
But
He
he
reports to my
is so
sergeant.
good, close to them. And
Well,
do you know what I had to do? A couple 2 weeks ago, I had to go to a different district, a different division,
Mm-hmm.
and ask their supervisor to call your watch commander
To do what?
to get a supervisor. Hernandez, all of them refused to get a supervisor for people that they had had detained and were willing to search and take the van. So the watch commander had to get an outside supervisor down there, and that supervisor, who's not connected to, isn't close to Scientology because it's not Hernandez and them. And she said, no, he's the victim. This person is the victim. And so your cops had to back off because so it took an outside cop because though I'm serious, like, and I'm not trying to, it's,
Do you live near there? Is that the
I
bus?
don't know. I just hear someone yelling.
All right. Email that to me. Let me take a look at
I'm a
that.
stakeholder
Okay.
in that area. I'll just
Okay.
say that.
Got it.
I don't want them, well, I'm sure they already know where I live and stuff.
All right.
That wasn't
Yeah,
him.
just email that to me.
Thank you. I appreciate you listening to me. Okay, it's here. Oh. Did you get it?
No.
Oh, shoot. Wait, I can't get on here.
What do you mean?
This wire's here.
Okay, hang on. Let me get the thing to the Get on it. One way or the other.
No, just pull it back a little bit. Yeah. No, just push it back a little bit.
What do you mean? It's on it.
No, it's going to fall. You got to push it inside. Just push it back 2 inches. Okay, guys.
All right, then.
Okay, guys. I'm going to.
Wheelchair.
All right, guys. I'm going to sign off. Okay, guys. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks for the. They don't let you talk in the buses too much. They don't like it. So I just want to thank you for being here. I hope this is, and thank you guys for the love and the support and everything. And I love y'all, and we'll see where it goes. I'll keep you posted. But I'm glad I got to talk to him. Good night, guys. And there is a public works meeting tomorrow. Oh, like.
Just
Just the back, please. Like, just so, because, yeah, the back part. Thanks, guys.